One day, Jungkook's mom came over for dinner. As the meal drew to a close, she asked her to use restroom. Instead of turning left down the hallway, she turned right into the guest room, which had slowly become your bedroom. Why are there clothes in here? She asked, returning to the dining room with a questioning look. Your stomach dropped. Jungkook shifted uncomfortably in his chair, but he didn't answer. His mom's gaze darted between you and him. The silence growing heavy, she folded her arms. Jungkook, why are you sleeping in different rooms? Is there something wrong? She demanded. Jungkook cleared his throat, trying to find a way out of the awkwardness. It's nothing, mom. Just, we have both been busy and it was easier this way. She frowned, shaking her head. No, it's not normal for a married couple to sleep in separate rooms. You need to sort this out. It's not healthy and it won't end well if you keep this up. She said, her tone is as sharp as ever. And she left. From that day, Ryan and Jungkook both started sleeping together, just sleeping. He already cleared you about everything, not to cross your side of place and especially not to touch him. You and Jungkook got married. It is an arranged marriage. It's like a forced marriage for both of you. You fell for him at the first sight, but the way he behaves and ignores you says that he don't like you. One day you came after a long day at work and you were finally home, ready to relax. The exhaustion settled into your bones as you made your way through your evening routine. You tried to be as quiet as possible, not wanting to disturb Jungkook, who had already gone to bed. The dim hallway light barely illuminated the path to your bedroom, casting faint shadows along the walls. You slipped into your shared bedroom and saw your cold husband is sleeping like a baby. You chuckled seeing how cute he is sleeping, and as he is totally opposite in day. You climbed bed slowly, his breathing slow and steady, signaling that he was asleep. You fell asleep within 5 minutes because you were so tired at work. At midnight, Jungkook is sleeping peacefully, but his peace didn't last long. Suddenly, he felt something on his waist. Then he slowly opened his eyes to see what actually happened, but he was shocked when he saw that you were hugging him by his waist in sleep. He looked at you in disbelief, then he gently held your hand and tried to keep it away. But while he doing, you moved, making him panic. He noticed how you moved during your sleep and he couldn't help but smile at you. You again went near him and hugged his waist. He is beyond shock. He is processing what is happening. When you came close to him, he gulped hard and decided to sleep just like that. But you again came more close to him and snuggled into the crook of his neck while hugging his waist tightly. He got more nervous this time. Then he pushed you hard, making you awake. What are you doing? Can't you see I'm sleeping? Keep to your side. I already told you not to cross your boundary and touch me. How can you hug me? His voice is sharp. You pushed me away because I hugged you in sleep, tears built in your eyes. Then you stood up and started walking to another room. You don't need to do that. Just come here and sleep. You are happy that he asked you to sleep, but you know he is doing this without his will. It's okay, Jungkook. I don't want to disturb your sleep. I will go to another room. Saying that, you closed the door. He couldn't believe he had snapped at you over something so trivial as a touch in the middle of the night. It wasn't like him to react that way. He sighed deeply, knowing he had made a mistake. He cursed himself for his harsh words. The memory of your face and you hurt by his words replayed in his mind, making him feel even worse. Running hand through his hair, trying to understand why he had been so cold. Jungkook, what did you do? How can you just say those kind of words towards her? She will probably hate me more now. I know it's a forced marriage but the way she takes care of me made me feel for her. I know she doesn't acknowledge me as her husband. Still, I want her to be in love with me. Now how will she fall in love with me? Because of my stupid cold behavior, now she is hurt. I never knew he hates me this much, sobbing hard while hugging a teddy bear. I understood he never gonna accept me as his wife, so I should stop keeping efforts on him. I will never disturb him from now on. Saying that, you wiped your tears and went to sleep. Next morning, you woke up with heavy heart. You were up early, preparing breakfast. You carried on with your morning routine, not wanting to let the tension between you and Jungkook affect the day ahead. As you set the table, you noticed a lingering scent of his cologne in the air, a reminder of the evening before. The memory of his harsh words still stuck. Jungkook came into the dining table looking confused. You was used to wait for him to eat breakfast together daily, but today you were already seated, having your breakfast without looking up. He hesitated, unsure of what to do. Good morning, he said softly. You hummed in response, not bothering to meet his gaze. The coldness in your tone made it clear you were still upset. He knew he had been wrong to lash out at you, but he wasn't sure how to make it. He stood there for a moment, watching you eat. Despite your anger, you pushed his breakfast towards him lightly, signaling him to eat. He sat down happily, eating his breakfast, thinking you still care for him. Vayan, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm really sorry, Jungkook. I should have known my limits. I won't disturb you with anything and I will not sleep with you. He wanted to say that he don't want to be away from you, but again because of his cold behavior, he said, what if my mom comes again? So you better sleep with me. Oh, that's the reason I should sleep with you. You smiled sadly, making him even sad. Vayan, that's not only the reason. You cutted him off. Don't worry, Jungkook. I will stay with you in the same room, but I will make sure to not disturb you. Saying that, you went from there. Time skip at night. Jungkook was lying on the bed and he is somehow happy that again he will sleep with you. Today he decided to confess his love to you and he decided not to stop himself and cuddle with you all night. You entered the bedroom, closing the door behind you, and the teddy bear clutched tightly in your arms. You were setting the teddy bear on the bed, placing it right in the middle. The sight made his heart sink, a visual representation of the emotional barrier between two. What are you doing? I am making sure you won't have a problem sleeping beside me. I will hug this instead of you. He felt a ache in his heart when you said you will hug this teddy bear instead of him. Good night, Jungkook, you said and hugged the teddy, totally ignoring him. Jungkook felt a surge of jealousy and cursing the teddy. Without thinking, he stormed over and yanked the teddy bear from your arms, tossing it across the room. You gasped, shocked by his sudden outburst. Before you could react, Jungkook wrapped his arms around your waist, pulling you towards him in a tight embrace, and you were too stunned to move. He held you firmly, refusing to let go, his grip possessive yet gentle. What are you doing? You asked, trying to wriggle free from his hold, but Jungkook didn't let you go. Why did you keep hugging the teddy bear? Because you don't like sleeping beside me, so I did that. Then he suddenly squeezed your stomach and hugged you more into his chest. Who said I don't like sleeping beside you? You're the one who said that, and yesterday you made it clear that you don't like my presence by pushing me. I never mean to push you away. It's just yesterday when you hugged me more close, it made me nervous. I wasn't expecting it and I panicked. He were trying to find the right way to explain his reaction. I shouldn't have said those things to you. I was wrong and I hurt you. I'm really sorry. I love sleeping beside you. Sorry for not confessing earlier. I tried to apologize you morning, but you never gave me any chance. You know I don't show my emotions. It's just I'm not good in that, but I fell for you and I love you, Vine. I seriously do. Your eyes filled with tears. Why are you crying? You don't know how happy I am. It's like I have got the best husband. No, I am grateful having a wife like you. You can see sincerity in his eyes. Then suddenly something clicked in your mind. You came out of his embrace and started to get up. Where are you going? I am taking my teddy back. Then he grabbed your waist and pulled you closer to him. You don't need a teddy bear. I am here. You don't need anything else. Just stay with me, okay? His words carried a weight of sincerity and you could feel the genuine emotion behind them. You nodded, relaxing into his embrace. The tension that had filled the room began to ease as you rested your head against his chest. Jungkook held you close. Don't go to another room and don't turn to the teddy bear. Turn to me, okay? I will be here for you, always. As you stood there in his embrace, the warmth of his word and the comfort of his touch filled the room with a sense of hope.